Since the beginning of time, really, people have added salt to their food, but could sodium be stopping you from your weight loss goals? Fitness expert Mike Drum gives us the truth about sodium, and maybe this is the reason I haven't been able to lose weight, probably among others. So first tell me, Mike, how much sodium intake is somebody supposed to get in a day?
The average person should consume about 2,300 milligrams per day, which is only about a teaspoon.
So if you're adding salt to any of your food, you're already way over.
You're already way over your daily total.
What are some of the drawbacks to sodium? Why is it important not to take in too much of it?
There's lots of adverse effects of having too much sodium in your body. It can cause high blood pressure, hypertension, even kidney failure.
Do you feel like Americans are kind of addicted to sodium? I mean, what is the real reason why we're eating so much of it?
You know, it's kind of double duty. Fast food contains high amounts of sodium, but also processed food. That's where you get most of your sodium daily.
So you've come up with 4 tips to kind of kick the salt habit, so let's go through that. What's the very first one?
Sure. The first one would be to pay attention when you're reading your food labels. While you're shopping, look for words that signal high salt content. Sodium, pickled, soy sauce, corned, even marinated. All of those indicate high sodium.
Oh, definitely soy sauce. I've seen that they have started making some items that say less sodium, so at least that's maybe another option. What's your second tip for
The
us?
second tip would be fresh is best. Whenever possible, try and stay for the fresh foods, vegetables, the meats, the poultry. Stay away from the canned foods. Those are notoriously high in sodium.
Because you were telling me that it's all, it's not so much using the table salt, while that is, you know, you're not supposed to be doing that, but it's in the way the food's being made.
Yeah, probably 77% of the sodium that you intake is from the way your food was made, processed.
So that's why it's so important to read those labels. Okay, the third is about the table salt, because I know people, before they even taste the food, they get out that salt and start shaking.
Yeah, the first tip with this one would be to remove the table salt from the table and put it somewhere else. If you need extra spices on your food, add it after you've already cooked, after you've tried it.
Now, we're looking at people who are eating out. It's really difficult when you're eating out, so what can you do there?
It's tough. Whenever you're eating out, you want to ask the waitress or look on the menu for the sodium content. Sometimes you can really do some damage and have more than your daily's allowance of sodium with one meal when you're out to eat.
One of my favorite things to have for lunch is soup, and that's loaded with sodium. That's really bad. What are some of the other foods, really quickly, that contain a lot of sodium?
Some of the ones that you might not know: condiments, ketchup is a big one, salted peanuts, microwave popcorn. All of those things contain lots of salt.
So definitely maybe try to go with another option. I did one time try soup that had no sodium, no sodium at all, and it tasted kind of nasty.
You probably never tried it again, did you?
That was the last time I had that soup, but at least it's something to keep in mind. Mike, thanks so much.
Thank
Have
you,
a
Lindsay.
healthy Friday. We'll be right back.